right, we are back again for another Digital Foyer here at Saint Benedict Parish. This, if you're just joining us for the first time, this is something we're reintroducing. We used to do these Digital Foyers during the pandemic, and we got out of practice for it for a bunch of reasons, but we want to bring it back because this is a fun way to share some stuff with you, and hopefully you can get a sense of us, more personal, more human, here at the parish. My name is Father Simon Lobo. I am the pastor, and I'm joined today by
Noreen Smith. Right? And I am the outreach and operations team lead here at Saint Benedict. And I serve with Father Simon on the parish leadership team and a bunch of other people.
Noreen's amazing. So if you didn't catch that, outreach is a big part of it, but also finances and facilities, which is so important to support the mission here. And you work closely with a lady named Judy Lewis.
Yeah, Judy Lewis is our outreach coordinator. Right. Similarly to, there's a finance coordinator and there's a facility coordinator, but Judy is our outreach coordinator. And she has got such a heart for the uns. And I can get into that a little bit later.
The uns. Okay, we gotta come back to the uns, but to give a bit of history, this parish for literally decades, so longer probably than I've been alive, people who've been serving here have been trying to reach out to the poor, to those in need. This parish has been so generous through ministries like Saint Vincent de Paul, which continues to this day. But also, in addition to that, we've felt this call to be a parish that goes out, that doesn't just focus on the walls, and Saint Vincent de Paul certainly went out as well, but we wanted to expand that and felt this call in the spring of 2021 to do something radical, to tithe. This is a biblical principle, to give away 10% of all that we receive through ordinary income to the poor. And we started giving that away, and we started this whole new ministry, SBP Cares and stuff, and a bunch of other things that we do. And so you've been really involved with that since we started that.
Yeah, in different iterations, in different staff teams. This has been a thread that has actually come through when it was the mission and support team, when it was the worship, serve, and sacraments team, and now, and then it was the service and outreach team,
Lots
and
of
now
names.
it's the outreach and operations team. So all these names, but there's been this thread all the way throughout it of making certain that we have a focus on the people around us who are in need and our way of responding to that need. And that is something that I wanted to talk about in particular in this bit of a chat, because of our team was actually just talking this week about something, and it's about a response that we can have in our parish and even on the very grounds of our parish to panhandling.
Okay.
All right.
So what do we do? Because I often feel awkward, like I want to help, but I don't know what to do.
Right, and that's it. So many times I have been walking down the street and there's somebody I can see or I'm driving in the car and I could see somebody coming up at the next intersection, and there's this temptation, because you don't know what to do, to look away. And pretend you don't see the person. And we want to give everybody a way to respond that isn't looking away and that isn't giving people cash.
Okay.
Yeah, that isn't giving people cash.
Okay.
And instead, what we'd like you to have a chance to do is to be able to, when somebody asks you for something, for you to be able to give them one of our outreach cards.
So if you're going to church on Sunday morning, somebody approaches you and says, hey, any spare change? If people could take home some of these cards, keep it in their wallet or their pocket, and just say, you know what, I can't give you money, but I want to help, and the best way we can help you is call this number.
And what you're giving them when you give them this is a connection to Judy Lewis. You're giving a connection to someone on the outreach team. We have a special phone line just for that. You've got the phone number, they've got her email address, but the phone number is so key. And you tell the people, I can't help you with cash, but we want to help you at Saint Benedict. Please call this number and talk to someone about what your need is, and we'll try to find a way to connect you to the right people. Maybe it is Saint Vincent de Paul for some grocery help. Sure. Maybe it's SBP Cares for a longer ongoing relationship for a year with some support to help you remain in your house or your apartment. Maybe it's a connection with care and companionship for being lonely. But there's so many different outreach ministries and different ways where we can even financially help you. But we want to do it in a way that connects you.
Beautiful.
So these cards, we're going to leave them around in the chapel, leave them in the foyer, leave them in the office, pick some up, put them in your pocket, put them in your purse, put them on that little space in your car between the two seats, and make use of them.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Noreen, thank you for that. I love the personal touch. Just last question, and
Yeah.
in really simply, why is outreach so important to you personally?
Right. I'm going to direct you to take a look at the Aura website and look for one of my reflections called Room with a View. And Aura website is auraministry.ca. It's on James chapter 1, verses 17 to 22, and it's about the Father of lights and about the fact that true religion is taking care of the uns, the widow and the orphans, the unnoticed, the unseen, the unfed, the unhoused, the unbalanced, the unloved.
Wow.
And about the fact that the reflection came to me because I was looking out a window on a dark night at the still water, and it was a full moon, and I couldn't see the moon, but I could see this boat going by, and as it cut through the water, the edge of the wake from that boat created this line of light going through the water. And even those people who cannot see the Father of lights can see our actions, our disturbance in this world, as we do things that are countercultural and take care of someone who needs us.
Thank you for sharing. We want to continue to reach out to the uns, and this is a beautiful, concrete way to do so. Thank you, Saint Benedict, for your generosity. Let's keep being a parish that is generous, especially to those most in need. God bless.
Yeah.